Doctor. You will understand. Here, Doctor. You are the first of your world to be looking at our solar system, the Astron. This is our planet, Astron Delta.
At the top.
Beyond the outer limits of human adventure, beyond the barrier of human credibility, fighting the unknown forces and secret terrors science couldn't predict.
There's a monstrous thing aboard this station from the moon. That's what killed Weber.
What kind of a monstrous thing? Beyond the barrier of human credibility.
What is up, everybody? How are you doing tonight? It is Tuesday. It's 7 p.m. and you know what that means. It is time for some SpectraVision. I'm Londo. The government may not be here tomorrow, but I will be. And into the night, I am taking you there with some Pokemon. So, what's up, guys? How are your week been so far? Yeah, we're pending a government shutdown, which means I may not have work for the rest of the week. So, we'll see how that goes. But yeah, so for tonight, we're going to be playing some more Pokemon TCG Live, like we have been playing for the last couple of weeks. And I'm going to go ahead and open up the battle queue too. So the new Mega Evolution sets have been out, and already the meta is starting to change. You're seeing a lot of new stuff in there. The Mega Lucario decks. You're seeing a lot of the Mega Gardevoir decks. It's kind of interesting to see. I don't have a good meta deck built, although there was like a free one that the game gave you of a Mega Lucario one. That's actually pretty cool. I might use that a little bit tonight. Good. How about you? Yeah, doing all right. I'm doing all right. I've got my glass of wine, so yeah, I'm doing okay. Busy, but doing all right. Excited for the spooky season. Hell yeah. So how do you guys like prepare for spooky season? Do you all have like a ritual for me, I like to rewatch a lot of my old favorite horror films and to kind of like help get me in the mood for it. All right, Fire King, you are up first. Let me go ahead and get the game set up here. And I think I have some packs I need to open too. Give me 2 seconds to get this set up. All right, let's get over into the game. So yeah, exclamation battle in the chat. You will be added to the battle queue, and we can battle it out here on stream. We've had Halloween decorations up since basically September 1st, and we watch almost exclusively scary movies until November. Hell yeah, dude. What are some of your favorites to rewatch? I always have like a list of like feel-good horror movies, if that makes any sense. They're horror by definition, but they tend to be like, you know, kind of older 80s and 90s horror films that tend to be a little bit campier. So some of my favorites: Night of the Living Dead, Night of the Demons, Return of the Living Dead, Dawn of the Dead. Let's see, Creepshow, always a good one. So just like movies that are like fun watches, fun horror movies. Yeah, and I mean Halloween, Nightmare on Elm Street, Night of the Demons. Dude, Night of the Demons, underrated gem for sure. It's just, it's a really fun movie. And it's set on Halloween night, so there's like that aspect of it too, and all the characters are in their Halloween costumes. Creepshow 2, gotta love the one with the raft. Oh, dude, the raft is the best one out of Creepshow 2, for sure. The original Creepshow, though, is one of my all-time favorite movies. I actually tend to not watch any like serious horror movies for Halloween. I like the fun aspect of Halloween. So, you know, like Trick or Treat, that's a really fun one too. But yeah, just like fun horror movies where you can watch them with friends and have a laugh and a scare at the same time. All right, Fire King, I've got you added to the queue. Let's get you in here and let's battle. I don't see you online just yet. Oh, there you are. Okay, I will send you a challenge. Oh man, so interesting story about this last Sunday's tournament. So I used my Crustal deck, and I went up against, unfortunately, two out of three opponents were running Ethan's Typhlosion, so it does not work against those decks, and I got absolutely shredded by those opponents, one of them being Ghost. But my other opponent was a guy who was running a Goldengo deck, and he got so pissed off that he lost that he didn't want to play a second round, a second match, and then just like rage quit the whole tournament and just left. He was so hurt from it, which I can't help but kind of chuckle about, because I'm like, dude, like, it's not that serious. But yeah, he got really upset about it. There's some good serious ones though. Insidious, Conjuring, Barbarian, It Follows, Drag Me to Hell, all bangers. Okay, Drag Me to Hell is really good. It Follows, fucking fantastic. And I have not seen the other ones. Buddy needs to relax. I know, dude. You know, he was just mad that he couldn't do anything against me, but he actually was ahead in the prize counts. So he was up one prize on me. I mean, I was right about to just like come back at him full force, but he could have potentially still beat me had he played better. But I had basically bricked my entire hand for the first like 5 rounds, so he had stalled pretty well too. You need to watch Barbarian if you haven't seen it. It's really fucking good. Okay, I wonder what streaming service it's on. Let me see. Is it like a sequel to Conan the Barbarian? Because I love that movie. Oh, it's on Hulu. Okay, I can watch it there. It's on Disney. Oh yeah, a fitting Disney. It's a Disney classic. Ah, you've got the Soul Rock, eh? Oh, Disney in Canada. Oh, that's right. So Hulu and Disney are like merged in a lot of other territories. No, it has nothing to do with Fantasy Barbarians. Oh, well, in that case, now I definitely don't want to watch it. No, I've heard it's good. I've heard it's good. I should check it out. I also want to watch Evil Dead Rise. I have not watched that one yet, and I've heard that one's really good too. So this is the deck that I was playing with where the guy got so mad that he rage quit on me. And like, what was really funny is he and I were the first people to show up at the tournament. So, you know, we're just talking, chit-chatting, and he's being super pleasant. We're talking about, you know, pulling high-value cards and how he wanted to sell them and started the business and, you know, all this kind of stuff, right? Totally pleasant. But as soon as we were playing, he was not being friendly at all. He was just, like, in serious mode. And then when he started losing, he was just getting more and more, like, aggravated and furious about it. It was kind of wild. And here I am just, like, with my little crab, and just, like, slowly powering up my energies, and I'm like, all right, pass turn. I've heard really good things about the more recent Evil Dead movies, but haven't checked them out yet. Yeah, dude, I want to watch them. I want to watch them. Maybe one of these nights I'll finally just, like, sit down and do it. I need to see what's on Shudder. I renewed my Shudder subscription for The Last Drive-In, but I haven't been able to catch a lot of the Last Drive-In events that they've had. And I just forget that I still have Shudder. Oh my god, that does 100 damage? Oh, it's because you used the thing. The last drive-in that I saw, they showed you love using your PPP, your triple P. They had what was that movie called? Like in a Violent Nature. Oh my god, that movie was so viscerally disturbing. It was hard to watch, but yet I could not look away. It was a great movie. Ooh, there's one this Friday, and then the Halloween's... But okay, well shit, if there's one this Friday, I might be able to catch it, because I ain't got nothing else going on. Like I said, they might be shutting down the government, which means I'll be out of a job for a while, until they call us back. Oh, and I've seen that Dawn of the Dead is now on streaming. I've seen it pop up on streaming services. Like, it's on Amazon Prime right now. And that movie had been notoriously absent from a lot of streaming services for so long. I mean, I have it on UHD already, but it's just cool to see it. Okay, alright. There's the Mega Lucario. Uh-oh. Dude, that thing is nasty. What a great art on that card, though. Now that 28 years later is out, I'm hoping someone finally releases a Blu-ray of 28 Days Later. Oh, speaking of Blu-ray releases, and I don't know how I missed the boat on this, but they released the Tom Savini remake of Night of the Living Dead on Blu-ray, and it apparently is the original director's cut. Like the uncut version of it, which is wild because I've never seen that version of it. So I'm very, very interested in seeing what that movie, because like it's actually really tame for a Tom Savini movie. But I think a lot of that had to do with just studio cuts and, you know, trimming down the violence, all that kind of stuff, right? Let's go Buddy Poffin here. Oh shit, I'll keep an eye out for it at my local spot. Yeah, dude, definitely check for it. I tried to look on Amazon and it had already sold out. but I think it was technically pre-orders, so it may not be like out yet. All right, let's start swinging at this Lucario. Very, very slowly doing damage. Speaking of pre-orders of physical media, I got my pre-order Steelbox 4K ultra high definition copy on pre-order of Clue, which is one of my all-time favorite comedies. And such a cool, like, murder mystery, fun, like, murder mystery kind of movie. You've already pre-ordered Weapons. I'm looking for... I haven't seen Weapons either. I wanted to go catch that in the theater. I never found a chance to, like, go watch it. And I had a friend that really wanted to go see it with me, but we never had the time to, like, really make it work. Need the 4K UHD of Colleen Camp. What is Colleen Camp? I haven't heard of that one. Oh, for Colleen Camp. Okay, I was like, I thought it was a movie called Colleen Camp. What should I do here? She plays the busty maid in Clue. Hell yeah, dude. Yes, I know, with the terrible, terrible French accent. What's Iono? Let's see what we get. Yeah, Clue is such a great movie. I know you don't drink, but I came up with a really fun drinking game for that movie, where you drink anytime they say Mr. Body, anytime somebody says I didn't do it, anytime Miss Peacock has a freak out, and anytime that they run from one room to another room, you have to drink until they all get to the next room. So Barbarian and Weapons are both by the same director and both really good films. If you ever feel like a spooky double feature, they would be great. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. Same director. Okay, cool. Who is the director, by the way? Ouchie, that hurt. Zach Krager. Has he done anything other than those films, or are those just kind of what he's known for? I gotta say, Fire King, you were playing this deck remarkably well because of the Crustal matchup. You're playing this very, very smart. This is what this guy at my local tournament was not doing. He did sketch comedy before, though. He was in the Wise Kids. You know, I know that. I remember that. That's funny. Wow, what a career change. Ooh, another Mukahita. Okay, I see your strategy now. You're just gonna give me the Lucario to beat up on, which makes sense because that's kind of the smart move. So you're gonna build the Hariyama in the background. Sorry, he's Zach Krager, not with the K. Okay, gotcha. Oh man, and then like at our we don't have an Alamo Draft House in our city, but the next town over has one, and they are having some cool movies all month long, like some really cool, classic movies. What do I do here? I'm gonna be a little bit in trouble. let's do this, and we'll get rid of one of the future capsules. I've got tickets to like 5 movies this month at the Independent Theater. Oh, nice. What movies do you have tickets for? And you know, I gotta do Nightmare on Elm Street parts 1 and 3 because those are the best ones of the series. And part 3 is actually one of my favorite. I feel like that one, part 3, is the best Nightmare on Elm Street movie. It's so good. But you know, funny enough, I think that part 2 has really grown in popularity and in social relevance. So it has become a kind of like a parable for closet homosexuality and how it's portraying the main character in its, you know, confrontation with Freddy Krueger and all that kind of stuff, right? So yeah, it's really, really cool, like the dynamic that plays, that I think the message has lasted much longer than the movie initially thought that it would. It kind of flopped. It wasn't, you know, a lot of people kind of shit on it, but in hindsight, it holds up remarkably well because of that. All right, I'm in trouble here. Freddy's Revenge is rough, but it's got charm. Yeah, I think it's aged well in hindsight. Possession tomorrow, then later a Nightmare on Elm Street 4K restoration. Hell yeah, Suspiria original. Oh fuck yes, love that movie. I have a Suspiria poster in my office at work. The Crow. The Crow's not really horror, but I get it. And The Exorcist. Heck yeah, dude. I'm trying to get Izzy to watch The Exorcist. I know he doesn't want to, but I just know that would be fucking great. Can I still win this? Because you can do 210. You might still win this. I'm hoping that the math works out and that Fire King doesn't pull a tool scrapper. That's 3 prizes there. I just need 1 more for a knockout, and hopefully he doesn't have enough to get the knockout here. So where the hell have my boss's orders been? Just give him fresh popcorn and a blanket and he'll be fine. And maybe a rosary. I also got, speaking of like lost media, I got the Exorcist 3 release that came with it was like the director's cut. And oh my gosh, it is so different than the theatrical cut. Now, unfortunately, a lot of the original print of the director's cut was lost in a flood that was like in the studio that held the print of that movie. So they were never able to restore it. But what they ended up doing was piecing it back together from like early work prints and VHS prints of it. So it's a little jarring in that the movie will be like in the 4K restoration and then like go to like a VHS scene. But it's just cool to see the original vision of the director. Oh, 270 with the max. Well done, dude. Well done. I don't know how you did 270 damage, though, because the maximum belt shouldn't give you that much, right? GG's, Fire King. Well played, bud. Oh, the double. Oh, I didn't see that one. I didn't see the double PP. Oh, yeah, I saw that. Okay. Yeah, looking at the log right now. Well done, dude. See? You played smart, and that's what this guy at the tournament didn't do. He got so pissed at me. And you did exactly 1,000 damage. Well played. Well played. Yeah, that Mega Lucario deck is pretty good. I rewatched that movie. People love that movie, and I watched it a while ago and found it a bit slow. Lots of old white guys talking, but I think it deserves much. Yeah, it does. So what's really cool about The Exorcist 3 is that movie was written and directed by the author of the original Exorcist novel, William Peter Blatty, who you can very much tell that he is a writer and not a great director. Even though I think he's a fine director, but he directs like as if he's writing dialogue, and a lot of it is just dialogue of exposition. So where in movies, you know, there's the old rule of thumb that things are better seen, not said. As a writer, he thinks the other way. Things are better said, not seen. And so it's a lot of people describing things, but you're not actually seeing it. That being said, there are some really great performances in that movie, and so it kind of works. There's some good scares in it, especially the... Oh, yes, dude. I have a t-shirt that I wear sometimes with that. Fire King, do you want to go again? You want to do another one? I'll do a different deck. Yeah, dude. Exorcist 3, definitely, I think, an underrated one, and honestly, the best sequel of all of them. No, you're good? Okay. Bad Taste, you want to run one? If not, I'll do some of the latter here. And after seeing the studio version, like the theatrical release, and then back to the director's cut of it, I kind of prefer the studio cut better. I'm glad that I finally got to see the director's cut and seeing like the original vision. But I think this is one of those few times that the studio was right and that they needed to jazz it up a little bit, and it forced the director to be more creative in his storytelling rather than just quietly letting things just fizzle out. And while I don't agree with every choice that they made, I do think that on the whole, the theatrical release is the stronger movie. The movie flows better. It has more stakes, I think, and it ends a lot better too. Plus, they actually added an exorcism to it, which wasn't in the original one, and the original movie wasn't called The Exorcist 3. It was called Legion. But I can see why they would want to change it, right? But yeah, the exorcism, while it is a little ham-fisted, it's done in a really visceral way that is kind of cool, and it made that director kind of step up his, I guess, cinematic creativity. But I think it's a much stronger film. How did you do in the tournament? Not well. So I only won that one match and then lost my other two. But my other two losses were against Ethan's Typhlosion decks, which in its current state, my Dweeble cannot at all, has no way to win in that matchup. So my Crustal Dweeble Iron Thorns, because I cannot one-shot a Ethan's Typhlosion. But I might do this after this match. I have thought of a solution just for going up against Ethan's Typhlosion. So there is a what is it? Dachshund? Or Doc's Buns or whatever. It's the dog with the bread rolls on his ears. That card cannot take damage from fire type Pokemon at all. So I'm like, okay, this might be the solution I've been looking for. Oh, I should have chorused Tenacity for. You know which one I'm talking about? Is it Doc's Bun? What's the name of that Pokemon? Dachshund? Doc's Bun? Yeah, he's like a Dachshund, but man, where's Ghost? I need her here. She knows all the all the dog Pokemon. She knows them all. Dachsbun. That's the one. Dachsbun. Okay, I was right. Thank you, Bad Taste. Yeah, I think that might be able. And it's a Pokemon that I probably will never have to play or would never want to play unless I'm against an Ethan's Typhlosion matchup, or even just any other fire Pokemon matchup. So, I mean, people aren't really running fire decks right now, but that may change with the addition of Mega Charizard in the newer sets. Oh, speaking of newer sets, so I got a couple of prize packs, although they're not Series 7, unfortunately. They gave me Series 6. And I also have a Mega Evolution pack. So we'll open those here in a little bit tonight. I just looked it up too. Okay, good. Yeah, and he evolves from the other bun dog, Fido, which is a great pun. Fido Doc's Bun. Very cute. But I feel like I could very quietly build that on my bench and nobody would notice it until it's too late. And they're like, oh, wait, why is this guy benching a Fido? They're going to try to come after my crystals, right? But then here's the Fido, and then evolves into the Doc's Bun, and boom. Shut down. That new card, Lily's Determination, is very, very handy. It's like an Iono, except for yourself. You only use it on yourself. And if you have all 6 prize cards, you take 8 cards instead of 6. So yeah, I actually think in a lot of ways it may be handier than the Iono, minus the fact that you're disrupting your opponent's hand. All right, Fire King, let's see if this guy plays smart like you did. He's already got the Hariyama up there. Oh, okay, okay. Do you think Judge will replace Iono in the next rotation? I don't know. It's hard to tell. Iono could help your opponent, though. Yeah, it could. But I think there have been more times where I know that my opponent has pulled something that they need. So, for instance, they'll use the what's his name? The oh, not Mist Energy. I don't want that one. They'll use the Fan Rotom. Oh, damn it, I gotta miss it. Ah, I meant to get a Medical Energy. Damn it. They'll use the Fan Rotom to load their hand with colorless Pokemon, and they won't be able to bench them all. So if I know that they have what they need to evolve one of the Hootoots, then I'll throw the Iono, because I know that they're going to want to play that on their next turn. And if I can prevent that, then... Shit, I think I just lost. Yeah, because if he's got an energy in his hand, he's won this one. There it is. He beat me. He definitely beat me. Man, that Hariyama just does so much freaking damage. 210. Dude, why are you wasting your turn? Just get it over with. I was gonna let him have the KO, but then he started just doing other plays. Like, just end it. Oh, I'm already in Ultra Ball League, so that means I lose for conceding. I lose ranking for conceding. Or even for losing, I think you lose rank too. Oops, I don't want to buy this. But yeah, they have added some cool cards to tournament now. In fact, the coolest one is one that Ghost actually gave me. They've added new full art item cards, which I freaking love. These are so cool. I didn't like the gold full art ones. Those ones, for some reason, like, they kind of clashed with the design of the Scarlet... the Scarlet Violet cards. So, I didn't like using those. And plus, they're kind of expensive, too, because of the hyper rares. They are nice. Yeah, they did Night Stretcher, they did Rare Candy, and they did, I want to say the Super Rod? Oh, you got one of the Night Stretcher ones? Hell yeah, dude. Those ones are great. Buddy Buddy Poffin. That's right. They did the Buddy Buddy Poffin. And I think they're going to add more in the Phantasmal Flames, too. Oh, 2 mulligans. You know what's funny? In the tournament, there was one opponent I had 4 mulligans on. I mulliganed 4 times. Isn't that crazy? But luckily I run a 0-6's Machinations, just in case like they end up loading their hand a lot. But that's mostly for playing against people who are using Goldango or Raging Bolt. Do you run Buddy? I do. In this one I do. I think I have 2 Buddy Buddy Poffins in this deck. They're just to get my Dweebles out. Or are you asking if I run and you're calling me Buddy? Like, hey buddy, do you run? You saying I need to work out? Is that what I need to do more cardio? Because yes, that is, 2 things can be true. Oh, okay. So we got the Goldango. This is a deck that has changed with the release of the new cards. So one of the things that they do is they run the Lunatone and Soul Rock. Let's see, I'm going first. I hate going first with this deck. Hey, what up, Ghost? How you be? You be good? Ugh, so I just have to pray that he doesn't have enough to one-hit KO me and end the match right now. What up, Kingu? Open my door, it's a little warm in here. How y'all dweebs? You're just calling us dweebs because I have a dweeble on the board. Doing good? Cooking dinner. Ooh, what's cooking? Oh, fuck. This guy just beat me. Bro. This is why I hate going first with this deck. Wow, I'm on a two game losing streak. Feeling better, but this cough is gonna have me barking for a while. You know what? I feel like that is a thing. You just gotta make sure that you keep an eye on it, because sometimes those lingering coughs can turn into like bronchitis, and then that gets really bad. We went easy and did pasta y sasta. Pasta y sasta. Speaking of which, Ghost, I have some news. Please bring Nate in the room and hold his hand while I tell you guys this. Let me know when he's there. Okay? It's big news. Big news. Make sure you're holding his hand when I announce this. Okay, take your time. No rush. Holding. He's crabby. Uh-oh. Sorry. Okay, if he's too crabby, don't worry about it. It's not that big of news. Speaking of crabby, I'm running the crabby deck. You know he cares. Man, everybody is running this Lucario deck right now in the ranked mode. This is nuts. Everybody's running it. When I started calling my deck Crabapple, I thought about trying to do a Hydrapple Crustal build. Oh, that would be cool. Although they kind of like cancel each other out though a little bit. It only loses to the Gardevoir. Yes, and Gardevoir is still the current meta. I mean, everybody's running Gardevoir. Although, for some reason, funny enough, nobody at our local tournament, none of them run Gardevoir. Like, I've never gone up against anybody running Gardevoir at our local tournaments. It's only on TCG Live that I'll even rarely come across a Gardevoir player. I do think that this Crustle build absolutely shreds the Gardevoir, though, because I can put the Iron Thorns in the front seat, which completely neutralizes the Gardevoir tactic of applying energy from the discard to your Pokemon. And I've seen players get very frustrated online about that, and they just, like, they rage quit. They're like, fuck, I can't, it doesn't work, damn, and they just scoop. Everyone knows it's BDIF, but no one plays it. BDIF. Bad if fuck. Or I don't think he's gonna. Okay. So the news is, they have officially brought back the never-ending pasta bowls at Olive Garden. And not only that, they have introduced a new sauce option called the Spicy 3 Meat. And it's very spicy and very delicious. So, unlimited pasta bowls are back at Olive Garden. Whoa! You heard it here first. This stream brought to you by Olive Garden. Yeah, they did stop doing it. They stopped doing it. They only bring it back seasonal now. Olive Garden. When you're here, you're here. This is why you tuned into Spectrovision. Double date, triple date. Let's do it, dude. Although we went there just last night, so we got to give it like a week or two. But yes, always down for it. For the breaking Olive Garden menu updates. Also, they are like renovating and remodeling our local Olive Garden. So it's like half under construction. They pulled all the stuff off the walls, but they haven't painted the walls yet. They did new carpets and new booths and stuff, but I don't know. It's not where it needs to be. Oh, love that Lucario, the shiny Lucario. That is nice. Oh, he's gonna do a big attack on me now. Dang, my Crustle does not do well against the Lucario. Yeah, so I think that's the thing about this Lucario deck is the Crustle is not very effective against it. Man, that Lucario's attack right there. Yeah, 180 damage. Boom. Nice. I saw Azul playing a similar deck, really? Of the Lucario? A lot of people are trying to build this deck in real life. Ghost, I was telling the story about how at locals, that guy got really pissed about my Crustle deck. And he like rage quit the whole tournament. yeah, this is pretty funny. Oh, so today's question of the day is, if you were in a zombie apocalypse, what would be your preferred zombie slaying weapon, and why? There's a lot of good possibilities for this. Hey, Ghost, you caught the Electrode. Oh, I didn't even see the Electrode. Electrode is what I call it. Oh, dude, yeah. So I think Crustle does not match up well against Mega Lucario, and I feel like Mega Lucario is going to be the deck that everybody's going to try to build at locals. So I think my crustal reign was short-lived. I think it would be an infinite ammo laser cannon. Well, that's just cheating at that point. All right, let's pokey gear. Get a Crispin. There we go. Crispin Glover. It's quiet ammo. Oh, probably like a bow and arrow. It's quiet. Ammo's occasionally reusable. Yes. See, that's actually a pretty smart weapon. Here's the thing. In Canada, guns are way less common, which means scavenging bullets would be impractical. I mean, a broadsword, just for like style points. Broadswords would be pretty stylish. I will concede that. Yes. Well, in the USA, everyone has. That's true, right? I mean, they hand them out for free at every social function. Maybe a baseball bat really America'd up. So, I don't know if you all have read this book, but the author Max Brooks wrote a book called The Zombie Survival Guide. And in there, he talks about like ideal zombie weapons. And he actually says that firearms are a very poor choice for a zombie apocalypse. One, because of ammunition. Two, because they are incredibly loud. And zombies would typically be drawn to sound and noise. So they would come after you. You'll only attract more of them with your loud weapon. So one thing he does talk about also is something called killing distance. And it's distance that you can put between your adversary and yourself. So something like a spear gives you really good killing distance because it can keep the zombie away from you and allow you to attack from a distance. Man, so this guy's going to try to retreat on his next turn. I know it. And that means that he's got a knockout with the Hariyama. And I don't think I can build... You know what I should have done? Is I should have bosses ordered the Hariyama in so it would KO itself. You get one for voting, right? Yeah, exactly. Machete, supposed to be top. Machete is very useful. It doesn't need any skill to use, and that's one thing. It's like a lot of people talk about like a katana being a great weapon. You have to be incredibly versed and skilled to use a katana. Doesn't he say crowbars are good? Yes, crowbar is really good. Then use a silent revolver. Suddenly want to play Dead Frontier again. Oh man, we haven't played that game in a minute. Oh nice. Okay, so he gave me the boss's orders. Fuck yeah. Okay, we have a solution here. So I might need to eat a KO here, but well, in the case, I think you need something like a halberd. Halberd would be super handy, yes. And then maybe like a machete for short range. But yeah, he talks about specifically like a katana being a poor weapon because like say you go into a building to loot or something. There's going to be narrow hallways and you need a lot of room to be able to operate a katana. And if you don't swing a katana correctly, then you're hitting your opponent with the flat side of it rather than the sharp edge, and that's not going to do shit against the zombie. So yeah, I think small piercing weapons and like a spear or like a halberd would be an ideal kind of weapon. Screw it, just bring back jousting. He's on his last prize. 120. And he can do 150 damage to me. Which means I need to Iono into the cape here. I need the cape in order to withstand an attack. from his Lucario. Fuck, and I did not get it. So what I'm going to do, this may be risky, I'm going to pass my turn and not attack. In hopes that he can't retreat his Lunatone. Use proximity to your advantage. Exactly, yeah. They get over 6 feet tall and can weigh like 1,500 pounds. Wait, what are you talking about? Oh, a moose? What is a zombie to a bull moose? Roadkill. Exactly. What do you call multiple moose? Are they called meese or mice? Mices? Mooses. Mises. Damn it. Okay. He's got the win here. Damn. He was able to retreat. GG's. GG's to the 16-bit Slayer. Oh. Wait, why didn't that... Oh, it's because I passed my turn on the last one. Yes. Yes, you fool. Fool of a took. As Ghost would say. Still not enough to last another hit, but I can at least waste this. Oh, there's a luxurious cape. Let's go. Moose, different etymology. Yeah, I needed to have a KO. That's right. I passed my turn. I forgot about that. Oh. He two-road scenario. You fucker. He's gonna put that baby Lucario back on his bench. I need an Iono to get him out of there. Alright, well, might as well heal. And he needs an energy as well. Yes, boss's orders. Let's go. Alright, so we're going to boss's orders in his Riolu and prevent him from getting another KO. Alright, we might win this. If I can get another boss's orders and get his Mega Lucario in, then I've got that 3 prize win for the win. Moose with a different... Oh, it's Moose. Or is it Moose? Oh, he brought back another Riolu. Okay, so he's going to try that technique again. Because it can do 150 damage. So I'm wondering if maybe he has a tool scrapper. Or a jamming tower in his deck that is going to negate my luxurious cape, because he's investing heavily in this Riolu baby Lucario line here. So that could be what they're trying to do. But it's okay. Because I'm going to hit him with an Iono next if I don't get a boss's orders. Okay, I'm here for real. What's the news? Oh man, I did it I broke the news in the most dramatic way ever, and you weren't around to get it. I feel like it's not going to have the same impact. How it went from weapons to fight zombies to how to say moose, but plural. The Nathan OG. Yeah, I don't know. Should I re-say it? It's not going to have the same impact now. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We are going to Iono him. And we are going to pray that they do not get what they need to get that little Lucario up and running. Moose jousting. It will to me. Okay, so Nate, what I had said was the big news is I have just learned that they have brought back the never-ending pasta bowl at Olive Garden. And not only that, they have introduced a new sauce choice of the spicy 3-meat sauce, which is exceptionally exceptionally good. We had it last night. It was great. So we need to go to Olive Garden because they have brought back the never-ending pasta bowl. Seriously. Oh, hell yes. Olive Garden, give me money. I'm giving you free advertising here. Epic Zoo. Oh, he evolved to this Lucario. Interesting. Interesting. Bold strategy, Cotton. We'll see how it plays out. Spicy 3-meat. Exactly. It's pretty good. It's actually... It's more spicy than you think it would be. Sorry for the cast, but yeah. I'm literally cooking pasta right now. Because you asked for it. Yes, you've got pasta at home, Nate. Alright, is there anything useful here? Okay, we'll take the Pokegear 3. Yeah, that's probably the only useful item I can take right now. Because what I need is a boss's orders. Oh, he's got 2 Riolas on the board now. He's really hedging his bets here. That he can get to that baby Lucario. Oh, they Iono'd for it. There's a Lucario. Man, he top decked that one? Jeez. Okay, well, I got a boss's orders. What's my favorite Pokemon? So I am a Mewtwo guy, and I know that's such a basic bitch thing to say, but I love Mewtwo, and I have been collecting Mewtwo's. Maybe in a little bit, I'll show you my Mewtwo binder of some of my best Mewtwo cards. I had that chat with the dude at the tournament this weekend. I will convert people to liking Arven. Oh, he has no choice here but to pass. Did we clutch this from the jaws of defeat? We may have, unless he's got another Lucario in that deck. But he's only got 10 cards remaining, so maybe he's got a Night Stretcher. But he'd have to get a Night Stretcher and an Energy for a win here. You love Raichu and Dragonite and any dog Pokemon, especially Greavard. Oh yeah, Greavard's super cute. Ogerpon! Which version of Ogerpon? The Teal Mask, the Wellspring Mask, the... what are the other ones? Cornerstone Mask. The Jim Carrey's The Mask Ogerpon. I don't like Arven. I like his story though. At first, when I started playing Scarlet Violet, I was like, Arven's kind of a jerk. But then as you like unlock more and more of the story, he becomes very endearing. And I'm like, oh, this poor guy's just trying to save his puppy. That's why he's so mad. All right, who gets the Wrath? Who gets the last KO here? Is it going to be the Lunatone, the Riolo? You guys decide. First one to tell me, I will kill them. Is it the Riolu or the Lunatone? Call it quick. Luna. All right, Luna it is. Lunatone gets it. For double damage, 240, and the win. Hiya! I thought I was cooked earlier, but surprisingly was able to come back on this. Riolu too late. Also love that like his story is saving his pup, but we're glossing over the fact that he got kind of abandoned. I know, that's true. I haven't revealed all that part of the story yet. I actually haven't played Scarlet Violet in a little bit. I need to pick that back up. Like absent parents, that's fine. Sick dog, hell no. GG's. GG's. Ghost, you want to run around? Run around. If anybody would like to battle, exclamation battle in the chat, and you will be added to the battle queue, and we can do a round or two. If not, then I'll start preparing for some pack rips, because I do have some pack rips. Or some packs to rip is what I mean. I mean, is more like his mom and dad die with him not knowing. Oh, is that what happens? Spoilers. I have not finished the game yet. Who is your favorite teacher in Scarlet Violet? It's really funny. So Molly was like sitting in bed, you know, reading for her class that she's taking, and studying for her exam. And I'm playing my Switch right next to her in bed. And she's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "I have to study for my midterms in Pokemon." And I was taking my midterms. Saguaro, yes. When she saw Saguaro, she's like, "Ooh, home ec teacher, eh?" The fighting one? Oh yeah, I forgot what her name is. The one that teaches you battling? I kind of like, what's her name? Rhyme? No. She looks like Rhyme. They're like sisters or something, right? Ooh, Molly, get that shit handled. The expression yoga, yes. She's Rhyme's sister, there you go. Her name, Time. Yes, Rhyme and Time. It would be great if her name was Reason. So Rhyme and Reason, you know. Okay, well let's go ahead and let's do some pack rips. What do you say, gang? Let me get my battle mat out and we'll do some rips. Some rips and shits. Did I tell you guys about the idea that I had where I wanted to get a neck brace holder, phone holder, and film POV Pokemon pack openings while sitting on random public restroom toilets? And I would call it rips and shits. But I went as far as ordering a phone holder, but it was not like strong enough to hold my phone. It was just very cumbersome, so I'm like, that didn't work out very well. Ghost, at some point we need to play Pokemon together, Pokemon Scarlet Violet together, so we can have a picnic together in the game. I got the year's subscription of Switch Online or whatever it is, just so we can do that, and Izzy can play with us too. Want to know a good question of the day? Yes, hit me with it. I will add it to my phone right now, and I will use it for the next one. You can do a pants version on TikTok and a pants down version on OnlyFans. Man, now you're onto something. Oh, I would feel so bad if like my OnlyFans brought in way more money than like any of my other streaming platforms or content platforms. To be like, this is all anybody wanted to see this whole time. When you were younger, what was your dream job? Ooh, good one, dude. Okay, let me write that in there. And I won't spoil it yet. We'll save the answering for that for the next stream. So Fire King, what I do is I keep a log on my phone where I text myself question of the day ideas, and that way whenever I can't think of one, I'll just like pull one out of the list. But yours will be the question of the day for the next stream, I promise. Okay, I have texted it to myself. Got it. Let's have a picnic. I've got spices to share. Ooh, I don't understand the whole like picnic aspect, like the sandwich making aspect of the game yet. And I think it's because the game is kind of easy without it. Like you don't really need to like give your Pokemon buffs and stuff. They're already kind of overpowered. There has not been a gym that I've faced with that I didn't absolutely like shred them. Pokemon pack rips and dicks. It's what the people want. Are you not satisfied? Are you not entertained? Are you not aroused? I didn't recognize the value until people started showing up in online stuff with shiny... Oh! Because they have the buffs on? Alright, so this is what we scored at our Sunday tournament at Locals. Prize packs. These are Series 6. So Series 7 has been out for like a month, and that leads me to believe that either they ran out of Series 7 packs or... I don't know. Maybe they're just withholding them. And we have a Mega Evolution pack, and we might do a little something else too. Alright, so let's start with our Series 6 pack. First pack magic. Do we have it, gang? Let's get some hype in the chat. Give me some good luck here. Give me some good vibes. Oh, it boosts the chances of different types of Pokemon. That's right. Yeah, so that's part of the sandwich thing. I didn't. Wouldn't surprise me if they ran out of 7s. I think they probably did, especially because like the last couple of tournaments, like the big league events, they've had a lot of people. Maybe only for the top win. Oh, you're right. That could be it. I didn't see what the prizes they gave to the top winners were. The very top winner won a box topper. It was the stamped Bulbasaur promo that comes in the booster box, which I actually have one. All right, here we go. Prize pack number 1. Here we go. They just got... Yes, they told me in the group chat that they got extra packs in, and I told Scraggle too, and he went to the card store. Apparently Tuesdays is the only day out of the week that they're closed. So they have some, but when he went today, they didn't. They were closed. No, I mean the winner. Oh, okay, gotcha. But yes, the store did get a restock. So FYI. And tomorrow they said that they'll have some Surging Sparks and some other things too. Counter Catcher. So they got... Oh, so the winners of the tournament got Mega Evolution packs. Looks like I'm driving to town again tomorrow. Oh, that's funny that that's how you have to phrase it now, driving into town. Although, so I timed it from your house back to my house. It's actually not that long of a drive because you can just get on the freeway and it's kind of a straight shot on the freeway. You don't have to really deal with a lot of traffic. Ooh, we got the Cosmo Hollow Metang. Metal Maker. Once during your turn, you may look at the top 4 cards of your deck and attach any number of basic Steel Pokemon, Steel Energy cards you find there to your Pokemon in any way you like. Shuffle your deck and put them in the bottom of the deck. So in Pokemon TCG Live, there was a glitch that was running for, I think, like 3 weeks, where you could evolve this Metang. Oh no, yeah, you could. It was a Steven's Metang could evolve into this Metang. So people were running both in the decks, even though you're not supposed to be able to do that. But it was a glitch in the game. They finally patched it out. But yeah, it was funny. Between our houses is fine, but the card shop is yeah, that's true. It's not very well located. Ooh, and a Cosmofoil Ogre's Mask. It's got all the Ogre-Pons on them. So that's Wellspring. This is the Teal Mask. This is the Cornerstone Mask. And what's this one called? I don't remember what that one's called. The Mean Mask. But yeah, Ghost, are you and Nate coming to Poke Night this weekend? Oh, you never knew. Oh man, what is that one called? Does anybody know what that mask is called? Hearth Flame. Well done, Fire King. You get some horns for that one. Your Poke knowledge is unmatched. Hell yeah, dude. We'll have a good crowd again. In fact, if we have a decent crowd, I was thinking of adding to the raffle a Destin Rivals ETB. Because I have an extra one. You know your ogre pawns, alright. Hell yeah, dude. Oh shit, indeed.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Alright, our second Series 6 prize pack. That's worth $140 in Canada? What is that in freedom dollars? Man, $140, dude, that's wild. That's wild. Alright, I'm gonna send you a care package, dude, with some Pokemon cards. Like $550? That's the exchange rate. Carmine. So someone was playing this card the other day at the tournament and they were pronouncing it Carmen. But I see that as like Carmine or Carmine. No, it's about it's about $100. I was like, damn, what an awful exchange rate. For a giraffe, Frostlass, very good Pokemon card because of their ability, Freezing Shroud. It's Carmine. See, yeah, that's how I would read it too. I don't know. I think someone was trolling on purpose. Ooh, Bouffalant. Cosmo Foil Hollow. I love the Cosmo Hollows. And the last card we have is, ooh, a Hollow Psychic Energy. Very cool. I always love the Cosmo Hollow. The Cosmo Hollows energies are my favorite energies. In fact, if I have like a battle deck that I'm running, I want to use the Cosmo Hollow ones. Although this is not only is it Cosmo Hollow, but it's also the cracked ice pattern too. You can kind of see it in the background. Let's see if I have one over here I can show you. Yeah, so like this is my favorite energy card. So it was from 2023, but it's the Cosmo Foil one. And I try to run these ones in my decks. They are actually surprisingly cheap, so they're the cheapest ones that you can bling out your deck with. I like that Bouffalant. I tried to make a deck with it, but it was bad. Yeah, there was a I don't know if you ever play like the trainer trials in TCG Live, where there are like specific limitations to what decks you can use. I tried making one off of the Bouffalant, and I did not do well with it. There's a reason I haven't been touching any Pokemon cards in months. The market price here is fucked between the scalpers and the terrorists. Yeah, dude, that... If I can find you a good like Twitter or something that gives you Pokemon Center Canada links, would you use that? Because buying from Pokemon Center still got to be the cheapest option, right? Kieran is low-key the best character in Gen 9. Ooh, I don't know who Kieran is. I didn't play... Gen 9 is what? Is that Black and White? Or is that Sword and Shield? Maybe it definitely is cheaper if you can get it when it drops. Oh, Carmine's brother. Yeah, dude. I'll let you know if I can find something. Scarlet Violet. Oh, so maybe I just haven't unlocked them yet. Like I said, I haven't gotten that far in Scarlet Violet. DLC. Oh, the DLC is the Ogerpon DLC, right? It has Ogerpon in it. All right, so this is our Mega Evolution pack that we got from our tournament. So we've got Grass Energy, Numel, Delmise. I don't know why, but Delmise, the name Delmise always reminds me, there's like a men's shampoo for hair loss called Delsum. And that's what it reminds me of. Delmise, Delsum. Kigami. Krogunk. I think that's how you spell it. I'll take your word for it because I have no idea. Delibird, the little Santa sack penguin. Quick gift. If you go first, you can use this attack during your first turn. Search your deck for a card and put it in your hand, then shuffle your deck. Ooh, that's kind of handy. Although your opponent will then get to hit you with an Iono. So that may be negated right away. Volcanion. Volcanion's cool. The Volcanion EX in this set is kind of dope too. Or no, the set before. Premium Power Pro. Triple P. Premium Power Pro. Premium Power Pro. Premium. God, it's so hard to say fast. Try to say that 3 times really fast. Premium Power Pro. It's impossible. I love that it looks like a Powerade. Tangrowth. Ooh. Evolves from a Tangela. Pumped up whip. If this Pokemon has at least 2 extra energy attached, in addition to this attack's cost, it does 140 more damage. Okay, but it's a 4 energy cost, and then you would need 2 more energy attached to do 260 damage, which is a lot of damage, but damn, for a stage 1 Pokemon for only 150 HP, that is a big build. Oh yes, Reverse Hollow Lily's Determination. This fucking card is great. Shuffle your deck, shuffle your hand into your deck, then draw 6 cards. If you have exactly 6 prize cards remaining, draw 8 cards instead. So this is kind of like an Iono, but only affects you, and you shuffle them into your deck. You don't just put them at the bottom of your deck. So it's kind of more useful in some ways, unless you're trying to disrupt your opponent's hand. With the Yanmega, oh, what does the Yanmega do that would make the Tangrowth useful? Ooh, Reverse Hollow Dialga. You know, for a legendary Pokemon, the Dialga cards are generally pretty weak. Look, you can see the reflection of my face in the card. You see that? And lastly, ooh, the Meganium. Let's go. So I think I'm going to build. So I've already built a Venusaur EX deck, but it's based off of the last Venusaur EX. But I do think that I need to build the Mega Venusaur EX, because I did pull one of those at pre-release, and the Meganium is kind of overpowered with it because of its ability. Each basic grass energy attached to all of your Pokemon provides 2 leaf energies. This the effects don't stack. So basically 1 for 2, 2 for 1 leaf energies, and that's very, very handy. Especially for Pokemon like the Teal Mask Ogerpons. Which I guess it could be useful. It could be useful for a Tangrowth, I guess. Right? Because then you would only need 3 energies on it to do 240 damage. 260 damage. Okay, I take all that back. It would work with a Tangrowth. When it moves, it gets +3 energy, and when it attacks, move through. Oh, okay. I think I know that card, the Yanmega. And then it, like, when it attacks, it moves back, right? I want the Meganium for crab level. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm building a Hydrapple and a Meganium. Hell yeah, dude. That's going to be a good deck, I think. I think, like we said earlier, Grass is going to have a resurgence. It's going to have a, shall we say, regrowth? Okay, let's see. What should we open next? I've got some extra kind of things that I can pull out here. You know what? Let's finish off this booster bundle that we had started the other day on stream. This is a Black Bolt booster bundle. Black Bolt booster bundle. I have 3 more packs in here. We'll do these 3, and then we'll probably end the stream a little bit early tonight. Although I'm eagerly anticipating a government shutdown. So I need to know if I'm going to be off for the rest of the week or not. Grass Renaissance, right? Oh, it stays. Okay, so then I was thinking of a different card then. It's only real good against Charmander and Grimmsnarl, but no one really plays it. Yeah, not anymore, at least. They have been losing some significance, and also, you know, the Dark Charizard is going to phase out in April for rotation. Do you still get paid if the government shuts down? No. So if the government shuts down, depending on how long it goes for, we do not get paid. But when we come back to work, if assuming the government comes back, we will be reimbursed for our time lost. So that is a law that states that we will be repaid for our missed time. It just, in the meantime, we do not get paid. Why are they shutting down? It's because Congress has not reached a budget agreement. So, you know, the left wants one thing, the right wants one thing, the president wants another thing, and because they can't all agree, the deadline to pass a budget is midnight tonight. So if they don't do it, then the government shuts down. So we basically don't have a government for a while. That is what happens. Temple. Petalil. Timber, nice. I am getting all the cards to build my Conkeldurr deck in real life. I almost have them all. I think I'm missing like just a couple of them. Every man for themselves. Yes, it's like the Purge. Everything just goes chaotic. Krokorok. I love Krokorok. He's pretty cute. He's a cool looking dude. Reuniclus. How do you pronounce this? Reuniclus. Unpheasant. Fennel. Heal 40 damage from each of your Pokemon. Ooh. That is handy, especially for someone who's running the Monkey Dory and Frostlass builds that are constantly kind of dropping damage on the board and then sending that damage across. So if you take a lot of damage, you can just heal it off of all your Pokemon. Reuniclus? Oh, Reuniclus. Okay, that's the way to say it. We've got the Reverse Hollow Whirlipede. Oh, I've not seen this card before. This is kind of cool. He's just like a butthole. Look at him. He's a little butthole. The little sphincter Pokemon. All right. If you say so. Golurk. I like Golurk. It gives Iron Giant vibes. And lastly, we have the Cobalion. Ooh, I have not seen this one before. And it's the Brushed Hollow. I really wanted to make a Venoshock work in TCG Pocket, but it never really did. Yeah, dude, you were coming up with some really cool builds in TCG Pocket. There was one, I forgot which one it was. But like, it was when I was still streaming on on TikTok, which I no longer can do. But like, people were watching me play you, and they're like, man, what deck is that? And then they were seeing how it was working, and they're like, that's kind of a dope deck. Oh, I don't remember what it was. But like, you kept like healing damage. Cresselia, yes, that's the one. Yeah, and I forgot like the whole mechanic behind it, but it was about like healing, right? Like, was it? All right, here we go. Pack number 2 of Black Bolt. Hopefully we get a hit. Give me a hit. Give me a hit. Papa needs a new pair of shoes. I need funds to carry me through the government shutdown. Used to play TCG Poker? Oh, Pocket. I was like, wait, what's TCG Poker? Yeah, for a while I was streaming TCG Pocket, and that's kind of what like got me back into the trading card game, and I'm like, I kind of want to play the real game now in real life. And now here I am. 6 months later. Clang. Solosis. It kind of looks like an apple that's been sliced in half, doesn't it? Same, yes, dude. Which is also the reason why like Pokemon cards are like crazy hard to find now, because they're capitalizing on that hype back into the game. Everybody getting into it after TCG Pocket. Venipede. Although I don't play Pocket anymore. I play TCG Live now exclusively. It heals 20 HP every time you attach a psychic energy to it. Then I had Dusk Noir, which allowed you to transfer damage from one of your Pokemon to it. Then use Shamans on the bench to heal. Oh, that's right. Yeah, so you were just like undoing all the damage I was able to do. I do remember that. Ooh, Prism Energy. This is a good card. As long as this card is attached to a Pokemon, it provides colorless energy. If this card is attached to a basic Pokemon, this card provides every type of energy, but only provides one energy at a time. So it functions very similarly to a luminous energy, except for basic Pokemon. In fact, let's compare. So a luminous energy, as long as it's attached to Pokemon, provides every type of energy, but only provides one at a time. If the Pokemon has more than has any other special energy attached, this card provides colorless energy. So they're kind of the same. They're functionally very similar. So this one gives you any kind of energy, but if you have more than one, then they just default to colorless. This one will give you colorless, but if it's on a basic Pokemon, it gives you every type. So it's kind of like the reverse of it. All right, Fire King, have a great night, dude. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for battling. I hope you have a great night, dude. We'll be back on Thursday. Tortuga. Ooh, and then the evolution, the Caracosta. Mighty Shell. Prevent all damage from and effects of attacks done to this Pokemon by your opponent's Pokemon that have any special energy attached. Ooh. See you next stream, dude. Yes. Hell yeah, dude. And then we have the reverse Hollow Clang. And lastly, oh shit! Zekrom EX full art! Look at that! Hell yeah, dude. We got the Zekrom! That's like the big guy of this, right? Or one of the big guys. It's not an SAR, but it's the double rare texture foil full art. Hell yeah. You want to give me a price check on this one? So the number is Zekrom 158. A little over $5. Hell yeah, let's go. We're funding my shutdown fund. No, I literally just got paid today, so I should be okay. I mean, granted that a shutdown doesn't last more than like a month. All right, let me put the Zekrom in a case here. It is pretty cool though. Look at that. I like the color, like the yellow background. It works really well. The yellow and the black. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. Remember that song? By Wiz California? That's his name, right? Very cool. Very cool. All right, last pack then. Ugh. All right, last pack of the night. Here we go. We have the Black Bolt. And y'all, Pete Ghost, since it's a little quiet tonight, would you guys be opposed to maybe doing a little gaming here in a little bit? Wouldn't mind cutting the stream a little early tonight if you guys wanted to play a game or something. Let's do it. Oh, did Pete tell you? He and I played Peak the other night, and we beat it. And we took Bing Bong all the way. I can't tonight, unfortunately. I got an 8 a.m. Oh, dude, that's an early class. Ooh, we've got the hollow fighting energy. Got that sick Bing Bong achievement. We did. Brought that fucker all the way to Valhalla. And we didn't die once either. We had some like near misses, but I think for the most part we did pretty efficient. Pansage? Sorry, Pansage. And a Panpour. Well, yeah, I imagine death would kill a Rudd. Well, no, I mean, you can die and then, like, be resurrected back. Duosian. Crocodile. Behem. I pulled the Elgium the other night on stream. Behem. It's kind of weird. Cerebral Pokemon. What a weird design. Look at that thing. What is this? What am I looking at? Calm Mind. Heal 40 damage from this Pokemon, and then Psychic. This attack does 30 more damage for each energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. Okay, so that can counter, like, the grass, overload grass ones. Although it's a 3 energy attack. Man, that's a big attack. Alomomola. Gentle Fin. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is in the active spot, you may put a basic Pokemon with 70 HP or less from your discard pile onto your bench. So it's kind of like a Buddy Poffin, except it allows you to pull it from your discard pile and put it on your bench. That's kind of handy to resurrect something. Although it's probably going to get knocked out on the next turn then. Ooh, Pokeball Hollow Electric. Very cool. That Dynamotor ability is very handy. Once during your turn, you may attach a basic Lightning Energy card from your discard pile to one of your benched Pokemon. Let's see if you can really see the Pokeball pattern on it. Then the Fungus Reverse Hollow. And lastly, but not leastly, Landorus Brushed Hollow. Hell yeah, dude. Alrighty. Let me sleeve these bad boys up. And yeah, Ghost, if you're down for some FTK, I would be okay with that. We haven't played that in a while. We were doing really well, too. We need to unlock more characters. My sleeves are in there backwards. I hate when that happens. Alright, so far some pretty cool cards. I think the best ones, honestly, are going to be the Lily's Determination and the Meganium, because they're both very useful in the game. But the Zekrom is technically the hit of the night. Very cool stuff. Alright, we are going to shut the stream down a little bit early tonight. Squeeze a little bit of gaming before night and see if they reach a budget in Congress. And see if I have to work tomorrow or not. But yeah, I hope that you guys had some fun tonight, and we will see you on Thursday for some more Pokemon and some Pokemon packs. So again, gang, have a great night. So long, fuckers. Bye.